So the purpose of this video is to demonstrate how you can plug in your own device into our systems. It's pretty simple. We have 5 basic adapters plugging into one of 2 input streams. As long as you're able to do that, you should be able to make your device work. Every computer operates either under an HDMI system, which is this cable right here. This is primarily what the newer PCs have been using for the last decade or so. Or they use the VGA system. This is what was traditionally used in a PC, is now used primarily by Mac. So we'll find the appropriate adapter for you to plug in. It's ultimately up to you. Do your little research on your own system, on your own time, to find out what kind of display adapter you need in order to make your system work. And we should have that adapter here ready for you. Your instructor will bring a black case which has our adapters in it, also has the remote mice in it. These are important because, as I showed you earlier, you can plug this into the main computer on your earlier speeches, but on the bring your own device speech, you're going to actually want to plug the remote mouse into your device, and then you'll be able to control your main screen from that. There are 5 basic adapters. First, we have the Apple 30 pin. This is for the older Apple Macs. It's a VGA adapter, as you see, and if you have the long adapter slot here, the 30 pin slot, you simply are going to plug one in and then the other. These are for the newer Macs. This is called the Thunderbolt. Same kind of a VGA clip on one side, but the adapter for the new Macs here. And if you're using the iPhones and the iPads, then you'll use the Apple Lightning. Once again, a VGA, different adapter on the other side. If you're into PCs or Androids, we have the mini display adapter. This works particularly well for things like a Surface Pro. And here you can actually use either a VGA or an HDMI, completely your option. And then finally we have the mini HDMI to HDMI port. This is primarily used for things like Android phones. So you can actually use whatever system you want, and I'll show you how to plug some of these in a moment. The important thing to remember is that the more powerful your machine is, the more opportunity you're going to have to wow us. So for example, while an Android phone can run the project, it doesn't have the computing power of a laptop, and hence you're not going to be able to show as many graphics, videos, whatever it is that you're trying to demonstrate. So when it's actually time to give your speech, there are a couple of things you have to remember. First, we still need to record this speech, so you're going to have to use the speech capture system as we've done before. I'm not going to walk you through that this time to save some time. I assume you know how to do that right now. If not, I refer you back to our earlier video. Once that's actually started the recording process, we can attach our adapter. Some machines, like this laptop, actually have a VGA adapter or an HDMI adapter built into the machine itself. So for a machine like this, it's no more difficult than taking this adapter and plugging it in. And assuming that this computer were up and running, once we push the VGA button, it would now control the screen. I'll show you some with controlled screens in just a moment. Others will require us to use an actual adapter. This is a Mac that requires the 30 pin adapter. So we would simply take our earlier adapter. All we would have to do here is to plug the 30 pin into the 30 pin slot, plug the VGA cable into the VGA adapter, and again, if this were up and running, if I knew its passwords, we could then control the image on that screen. To show you how that works more effectively, let me take another option. So this is my Surface Pro. All I have to do is take the appropriate adapter, plug in the HDMI cable on one side, plug the adapter into my computer on the other, and now you'll notice that the PC is still showing on the screen here, but if I push the HDMI laptop button, the green bar on the left-hand side, my computer now takes over. If I were to plug the mouse, the remote mouse, into my PC now, or my laptop, I could then control my visuals from all across the room, just as we showed you in the previous video. Similarly with an iPad, I will take the Lightning, plug it in, plug that into a VGA slot, and if I come over here and push the VGA laptop, it takes over the screen. Pretty simple process. It's how you bring your own device.